I'm out and about. It's Saturday morning, and I'm just going into Sutton Coldfield, but I'm just wow, I tell you what, this wind's like absolutely mental this morning. So across the road we've got, like, I think it's an antiques place. I've never actually been in there, but it's very nice. Sutton Coldfield is very nice. It's still very nice, but we lack a lot of shops. But this is the Royal Cinema, and Royal Cinema is a kind of relatively new thing. It used to be the Empire Cinema. Then during, I think around about COVID, it actually sort of it actually closed for a long time, and everybody thought it was going to be knocked down. But this is, I think it's a protected building. I think it's Art Deco. So yeah, and as you can see, it's very stylish. I mean, it could do a little bit more kind of colour, I think, at top. You know, just to clean up the panelling on top. I hope you can hear me, by the way, because it's incredibly windy and it's pretty noisy actually. So yeah, this is the Royal Cinema. It was bought by a private family-run business, and they are very passionate about cinemas. They've done a lot of cinemas, I think, across the country, and they put their own particular style on it. It's really beautiful inside by the looks of it. I actually haven't had the pleasure of going in there yet. I think it's one of those where it's a treat. We used to just kind of like slum it and go down to the Empire when it was the Empire, and that was good. That was fun, you know, to see a film down there. And I don't mind paying a little bit extra for the effort these guys have put in. It's all worth it. So this actually also used to be, back in the day, the Odeon Cinema. My mum worked there for many years until she passed, and I actually worked there for, I think it was about 6 weeks over the summer of 1983, when I was 16, and yeah, it's an absolutely fantastic. It was a lovely place back then, because I mean, we used to get free tickets to complimentary tickets to go and see something. So, but it's actually really nice now. So it's going to see. I really love the whole chandelier bit. So just inside, it's absolutely beautiful. As you can see, there's 2 chandeliers. It's really nice inside. They've really done a good job. Yeah, lovely chandeliers. Absolutely fantastic. It's an amazing looking building. I won't kind of film inside. There's people just going in now. They're advertising the new Avatar film by the looks of it. So yeah, I'll leave it as it is. Very nice, and I really want to get in now. I want to wait until there's a really decent film to watch, and unfortunately there's not that many decent films out, and I suppose it saddens me a little bit that we've dumbed cinema down so much that it's either very highbrow, or it's very lowbrow. There's nothing that's actually quite clever and entertaining these days. Anyway, do you know what? It's actually really cold. So that used to be my dentist, and the dentist's name back in the 70s, and it used to terrify me. My mum taking me to the dentist back then. What's it called now? It's called the Sutton Dental and Implant Clinic, but back then it was called Baron Eccleston. Now, if you heard about the name Baron Eccleston, and you wouldn't sort of automatically connect that kind of name with dentistry, you might connect it with a horror film. That's kind of what it felt like whenever I went to a dentist. The First Church of Christ Scientists. Not Christian Science Reading Room. I heard about this stuff when I was at school. I've never seen anyone in this building. I mean, I'm sure there is, because it's very well kept. But I suppose, you know, we all need a bit of faith these days. You know, with everything that's going on, we need to make some kind of sense of it. But yeah, I've never seen this place open, and God is love. Can we ask Him? God is love. Can we ask Him to be more? Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, you got to ask yourself: can you be more? Not can God be more? Can you be more? Look at yourself in the mirror and say, what I did yesterday, can I do better tomorrow? That's a simple solution. Don't be relying on God to show you, or don't be relying on a book written by men that tells you what God is telling you to do, because, you know, you're always going to kind of go down a rocky path that way. So yeah, just walking into Sutton now. It's gone, blimey God, it's gone very cold, hasn't it? Yeah. I just can't believe it. I thought it was going to be like warm and windy today, but yeah, it's really, really cold. You're okay anyway? Yeah, I'm just making a video. I thought I'd film the old cinema, you know, and take a walk down. And I'm not a cool YouTuber. I've got this great big hairy thing. It looks like I've got a mouse attached to my hand. You got enough for a drink?
I could do with some change if you've got any.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whoop. See if I can get a quid for you. Here you go, Bab.
Thank you, appreciate
cheers.
that. Have a nice day, enjoy your video.
Thank you, you too. So yeah, it's a nice lady. I've never seen a homeless person up this far. I don't know if there's any in Sutton Coldfield actually. So I moved up to Sutton Coldfield in 1975, and yeah, it was fantastic. It was a magical experience actually, coming shopping with my mum. Sometimes there was a few of us maybe, but you know, generally just me and my mum. I'm quite a few years younger than my brothers. I think my oldest brother possibly, I'm about 6-7 years younger than him. And then it's like a descending scale down to the next brother up, which is I think is about 3 years older than me. But yeah, this is nice. Lee Garden has been there for a long, long time. I remember that place. I'm sure I remember that place from the 70s. It's absolutely fantastic to have, and I think I remember seeing adverts for it, maybe at a cinema. And going to Sutton Cinema was a weekly experience for us, especially as school kids. Very young, so go there in the summer, and on a Saturday you can watch the matinee, which about I think 10-11 a.m. and it'll be like a cartoon film or something, just something very simple and something nice, couple of films. Then you could go and see like a big movie. I remember one of my most fondest experiences was going there with my brothers, and I think we gathered loads of food from the co-op up at New Oscar, and we didn't walk, I think my mum took us down there, she was working, and we went in to see what was, I think it was actually called Godzilla versus King Kong, no, actually it was Godzilla, Monsters of the Unknown Planet, that was it. And it was Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla and another kind of Godzilla thing, and it was absolutely amazing, fantastic. I think I remember seeing the Towering Inferno there, and I had the poster. I got a complimentary full-size poster for my wall, the one that would go up outside the cinema, and that was really cool. And I'm very sad that I've not kept these things, but you know, such is life. You know, all the best, unless you're very, very old in your outlook. I think you know, you generally tend to kind of like destroy stuff and lose stuff, and yeah, it doesn't last all that long. So this is the cottage hospital. I'm not sure what this is going to become now. Hi guys, is this still going to be the cottage hospital afterwards? Oh, sorry, yeah. I was just wondering, because this is a cottage hospital, isn't it? Is it just being refurbed?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So what's it going to do? Is it going to be generally the same, or do you know anything about it, or
What's that?
whether it's going to still be a hospital? Yeah. All right, that's a nice one. Thank you. So yeah, there's the answer. It's still going to be the cottage hospital, which is really cool. I've been for physio there many a time. So this is Farthing Lane. I'm not sure what's down there. I think there is like another car park down there. It's like a weird one-way road. Over the road we've got what used to be the Cup in Sutton, and it has been called various different names, but I still fondly remember it as the Cup. It was my first alcoholic drink in there. I shouldn't be really proud of having an alcoholic drink, but my first alcoholic drink in there was February 1985, and I just turned 18, and it was really nice. It had a video jukebox back then, and that was all the rage. None of these places used to exist. I'm not even sure what used to be here, to be fair, before these places. I'm not even sure what used to be over there. It's funny how your memory kind of plays tricks on you, because these flats over there have been up there for quite a while. So Slug and Lettuce wasn't here either. Yeah, I can't believe how cold it is. At least there's a couple of banks up here. It's still actually nice, Sutton Coldfield is. That it does still boast a few banks. There's a lot of town centres that they're getting less and less, aren't they? They're closing branches all over the country, and I think it's in the hope that everybody will do online banking, just use their card or their phone to pay for stuff, but no cash. So eventually, though, something will happen. It's inevitable. I think it's inevitable that something will happen whereby, we will lose the internet for some reason. As many of you know, the Earth is always, the Earth's atmosphere and space is always, potentially affected by coronal mass ejections from the sun, and it's always possible that if in the event of a really big one, it could actually affect the satellites to the point where our internet is lost, and that would be a crazy situation, because you think about everything that the internet runs, supply chains, everything. This is a bit sad, because this used to be John Frost's, and I remember going in there for various stuff. And it looks like it's ready to be knocked down, to be honest, judging by, it's a shame that, and this is like one of the sad things about Sutton Coldfield, that, you do get these, classic little shops that used to be there, and they've turned into something else, and been a vape shop, and it's actually like absolutely, saddening. But having said that, Sutton Coldfield has balanced itself out with other places, and it has a nice market in the middle, which you never used to. So I'm actually in Sutton to head to the bank, and I could have picked a nicer day, but needs must. So it's still quite a nice place to actually walk down. It's just a shame that so many shops have closed. I can mention the big ones are the disappearance of Marks and Spencer's. That being of a certain age, Marks and Spencer's was the perfect place to get clothes from for me, and other stuff as well. Lovely, fantastic food hall. I'd often pop in there at Christmas, as opposed to trying to get to the driving in one. Sometimes it's easier to get stuff from here, jump on a bus. But it's actually quite nice. I mean, it's not too bad. Now, I'm pretty sure that the old market used to be here. It actually burnt down, which was that was really sad back in the day when the market burnt down, because sadly it moved and it's never quite been the same. It's down the side street. In my opinion, though, we should move the market to the Marks and Spencer's, like the old Marks and Spencer shop, and I think that would rejuvenate the market. Actually bring people in. It could be the focal point. Do while we're on it, why not put the library in there too? Put the library on the top floor, market on the bottom. And it'd be an amazing place for people to chill, have a nice cafe bar. But of course, the issue with his place is, I think he's probably rent for a lot of his places. It's still nice that we've got a Waterstones in there. That's really cool. That was a nice addition. Didn't used to have a Waterstones. W.H. Smith's used to be the only real shop to go to for books, and it was good. I used to love browsing in W.H. Smith's. I used to spend a lot of time in the library too, which was really, really nice back in the day. I read a lot of books. I used to be really into I used to sorry, I'm just getting like blustery. I used to be really into like Greek mythology and stuff back in that time. So we still got a Boots, which is good. So down now, I mean, I'm not going to go in there, but there used to be a nightclub called Shades. I think it's been several other things. There's been a lot of trouble there. There used to be, I can't even remember what the Sutton Tap was called before. If anybody can remember, actually, who comes from Sutton Coldfield, just let me know what you remember the Sutton Tap being called before it was a Sutton Tap. There you go, it's better. And obviously, for any of you who were around in the 80s, and you'll remember that there was also a pub called The Knot in Sutton, and that's where that bus is parked now, so it's just been knocked down, so it's an empty space. So yeah, so back here, and over there used to be British Home Stores. I never really shopped in British Home Stores. I wasn't that keen on it. It was probably for the older person. Sports Direct, of course, we have that there. It's nice that we've got a Costa there. That's quite popular. It's good to see that these places, you know, are still here. I think there's still good footfall for it. Laura Ashley, I don't know how long that's been closed. Obviously another bank, which is really, really cool. And I think we used to have a New Look, I don't know if that's still there. We used to have a Top Shop. I think that might be called Roman now. Got Clinton's. So it's still nice down here. That's actually, there's not too many closed shops, which is really good. That's pretty much sums me up. Hey, you're right. Just doing a vlog, me vlog. So your new Look's still here, which is really good. The Magical Story. And do you know what? I'm still a little kid at heart, and anyway, it says Magical Story. I'm kind of inclined to want to go and have a look. But I think by Christmas they'll probably have Christmas stuff in there. I think it used to be up on the corner actually. I think it's moved. Another card factory. So we've got Clinton's and a card factory. Fragrance shop has been here quite a bit. JD Sports. Yeah, so the old WH Smiths, as I call it, has changed to TG Jones, which is a bit of a mouthful. It does kind of sound like the name of a builder's merchant or something. You know, TG Jones scaffolding. But it's still nice in there. They've still got the books. They've still got everything in there. I'm not sure that I think the Marks and Spencer stuff has maybe gone. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's cordoned off, and they've also got a post office in there as well. House of Fraser is still going. I'm really glad about that. I mean, that's been there since I used to come here in the 70s. Again, there's a shop down there that's closed, which is a bit sad. Yeah, I remember you used to have a jeans shop around here as well, which was really great. I used to love my jeans. I'm a bit fat for a lot of my jeans at the moment, so just trying to lose a bit of weight because I've got so many clothes that I can't get into. And this is one of the reasons why I'm walking about, because I'm a little bit on the chubby side. So if I do sound out of breath, it's not because of the wind, it's because I'm very unfit and very fat. So, which is why I don't want to, I'm not going to put it on a selfie mode, because I don't know if I can get my face at wide angle in this camera. So anyway, one of my favourite shops up here is a place called The Grape Tree, and it's always, you know, fantastic for bits and bobs. Actually, it's a very big shame that Body Care closed down, because that was great for very cheap value for money products, hygiene products, anything like that. Fantastic. So this is The Grape Tree. I'm back to go in there now, so I'm just gonna. So this is a cool shop. I've never seen this one before. Rock and Roll Collectibles. So have a look, see what it's got in it. It looks like it's mainly like Halloween type stuff. I think those are wrestlers. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've never gone in. They've got like a lot of little figurines by the looks of it. So I'm not sure how rock and roll it actually is. That's one that looks like it's closed down. Prints and Treats, custom printing. Actually, that would have been really cool. Shit. I wonder if they're still going. Because sometimes I think I would like something printed on a t-shirt, but I can never find it. Patty Freaks, don't know what that is. That used to be the old Argos. Again, you know, it's an empty unit. I think they're actually moving the Aldi's as well, from just around the corner. Yeah, not sure what. Vape shop, okay. Very unfortunate title for a shop. Maybe if it was in a, I I'm sure actually that some other YouTubers in Manchester might be amused by this. iCrack. And I've heard of this place called Crackadilly Gardens, so which I believe is Piccadilly Gardens in Manchester. So that's quite funny. That we've got a shop called iCrack, and I'm sure it's like, yeah, for phone and Mac repair specialists. So yeah, I'm sure that's to do with if you damage your phone, which I suppose makes sense and is appropriate. Ugh. So yeah, all in all, Sutton Coldfield isn't a bad place still to come. I think it could do with a few more shops. If you came here a year ago, I think it was a lot worse. There was a lot more missing from Sutton Coldfield than there is now. And yeah, Jimmy Spice's has actually been closed for a long time now. I used to love going to Jimmy Spice's back in the day. It's a really, really cool shop. Again, not sure what Patty Freaks is. I'm assuming it's some kind of bar. No, wait a minute, halal, so it's sadly closed now. Thanks for a good time, Sutton Coldfield. Okay, so it's another place that's closed, but like I said, it doesn't feel that bad up here. But yeah, I get a little bit sad about that shop across there, the old John Frost. So I'm just heading back up to the car. So my mission to find a bank was unsuccessful, and looks like I'll have to go into Sutton Coldfield, maybe. No, not Sutton Coldfield, into Birmingham City Centre. Yeah. So, would help if I actually pressed the button. I admire people that can do I mean, I'm actually holding my phone. I've got like a little pop-up sticky thing on the back, so it helps me sort of grip my phone a little bit. It takes the strainer off my fingers and stuff, but I'm very envious of people that just literally film with their phones and they hold it perfectly still. It's quite an art to it, and you have to be careful they don't end up like those guys in India who meditate in one position and their arm sticks in that position, like the one that I saw on An Idiot Abroad. So I'm going to end the video there, and not the best tour of Sutton Coldfield, but for the top. Yeah, not the best tour of Sutton Coldfield, but this is Sutton Coldfield, and you know, I actually wish we had a proper greengrocers in Sutton Coldfield. So I think there are fundamental shops that it's missing, and I think a greengrocers, a hardware shop, a decent record shop, yeah, that would help. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the video there. Take care, and it looks like he's about to chuck it down with rain again. So au revoir.